which is a very specific sale price, and it means this is the best price, saving you $140. You will see on this item for 6 months. For 6 months after today, the price will be higher, guaranteed. You have a $130 easy pay, and this item actually ships for free, which is that little icing on the cake. That easy pay, the free shipping, and the price all vanish at the end of the day. You can put this on your QVC credit card and pay it off over 12 months, which I love, and put it on a budget, because this is the kind of item that you invest in because you want the best. This is 14 karat gold, white 14 karat gold, beautiful Tanzanite, 1.5 carats. And what is that around the Tanzanite? That is 16 points of diamonds. I love this design. I love the pear cuts, and I love the color I'm seeing, Jeff.
Yeah, I knew you would like the design. It's very fun, but very elegant, very classy. This is truly one of my favorites. Using a pear shape is classic, and I hope that everyone loves it as much as we do. Side profile, you'll see how deep and saturated the color of these stones are. You know, I'm going to throw something out there and see if it makes sense, and without saying too much. Recently, I watched a movie, and it's kind of maybe it's a guy movie, but it was about, let's say, two cars. One brand versus another brand. It's a big movie that was out recently, and there was a line in there that talked about making just millions of cars, kind of basic cars back in the day, or making this one really pristine, like a magnificent car by hand that was something people talk about versus the thousands and thousands and thousands of just something ordinary. I want to think about that when I create some of these Tanzanite pieces. This is extraordinary, and this is not something your best friend has. It's not something your neighbor has. It's not something that hardly anyone has, except the handful that are watching in this last hour of Tanzanite of the entire year. You will be part of a very small club of exotic Tanzanite collectors that have some of the best quality, the coolest design, and we only made a handful of some of these stones, of some of these rings.
Here's the deal. We have fewer than 200. We have your sizes right now, 5 through 11, but as you've seen, that will change. This is that once-in-a-lifetime piece. As you take a look at the chunky pears that you're getting here that are gorgeous but very elegant, the real diamonds around them and the solid 14 karat white gold surrounding it, this is the creme de la creme. But the $140 savings is only for today. So is the free shipping, and so is the easy pay. However, we don't have a ton of this left. I want you to talk to me about, Jeff, for those who are just tuning in, why Tanzanite is so special to invest in as a gem collector, because of the rarity, especially in the conditions of what's going on in the world today. Because I think that's important. Like, this is a collector's item.
Yeah, absolutely. And if you're just tuning in, maybe you've never even heard of Tanzanite. So this is a gemstone that was discovered around 1967 at the base of Mount Kilimanjaro in Tanzania, East Africa. At the base of that mountain, there's a little village and there's a little mine, and there's 4 blocks to that mine. Let's call them A, B, C, and D, because that's what they're called. And B, C, and D are pretty much done. C and D are closed down. There's only really one mine that's producing in this area. But here's what's happened. It became so incredibly popular in the 80s and early 90s, and that blue color was exhausted. Couldn't find it anymore. So if you own the violet purple, that's still great. It's still valuable. But a couple years ago, we worked closely with a company that actually spent the money, and they went deeper than anyone's ever gone, and they found this blue pocket of stones again, this really rare collector's grade. It's the deepest colored mine in the world today. The depth of 3 Empire State Buildings on top of each other to get to this blue color. And what's really tough to work with right now is that the government in Tanzania, for the first time ever, kicked out the site holders and took over the mine, built a wall around it, and they control it. And they won't let anyone come in and take any of the rough out unless they cut it on site. There's a lot of reasons for that, because they make good money off of this. We're very fortunate. QVC's been working with one of the biggest Tanzanite dealers in the world for years, who actually mines, manufactures, and cuts their stones. So they send a cutter in to cut the stones, bring them back, and then they recut them to like this beautiful cut you see here and manufacture for us. So this is a huge deal, giving you incredible savings, but also know that you have the quality, at the finest quality Tanzanite around the world. You have it right here at QVC.
Well, I look at everything in the world of jewelry. I like to look at it as when you dress up a package or when you give a beautiful gift, what kind of bag do you present that in? You usually put it in the best kind of bag with the best ribbon and the best bow because it's a special gift. You wouldn't give someone, you know, a beautiful ring in like a trash bag. This to me is dressed up the way it should be. You have that beautiful in color, that high quality, that extremely rare Tanzanite. You have a carat and a half of it, and frankly, it looks bigger to me than that. You've dressed it up with real diamonds on both sides, and then 14 karat white gold. That's exactly that's the best of the best. Yet the price is special because we're launching this on Gem Day. This is brand new. It's the last Tanzanite hour on this incredible day. So we really brought you the best of the best. This is the best price you'll have for 6 months guaranteed. You're saving $140. You're really saving more than that because you're not paying for the shipping and handling. This entire day isn't free shipping. We only have a select few items on free shipping. You have a better than the 4 easy payments. That's everything's 4 easy payments in the world of jewelry. This is 5. And you have 12-month special financing on that QVC credit card. I loved how you also talked about, Jeff, the design. This to me is for someone who wants special, who wants something that not everybody has. This is the kind of ring that looks like it could have been custom made for one person.
Yeah, and here's the cool thing, keeping in mind that I have known the gentleman that provides this Tanzanite for us for over 20 years.
Okay.
His father, his grandfather, you know, they were all in the business together. Father's still alive. And I, you know, communicate with them quite often. They have the best colored stones, in my opinion, globally. And I love when I go to sit with them, either in their New York office or at one of the shows over the years. And sometimes I get nosy, and you can see some pictures on my Facebook, and I'll say, hey, what's this? And I'll look at something, and it may be a 300 karat heart, right? That's going to Sotheby's or Christie's for something. Or it may be this incredible piece like you're seeing right here, something similar to this, and he'll tell me, hey, it's going to such and such. And I'm like, wow, that's amazing. Can we get something like it and just, you know, redesign a little bit, same quality for QVC at a much lower price? And they work with, because we have this great relationship. We have a wonderful viewing audience that's been dedicated and loyal to us for years, like yourself. So this is all about those relationships in the colored stones business is what's so important. And understand too, if you're saying, I don't know about this, you know, I've never bought on television. I spent 17 years in the Caribbean on cruise ships, guiding people to the best Tanzanite stores and all that. And I loved it. It was an amazing part of my life. I worked for 4 years as a program host at Jewelry Television. I loved it. It's a great group of friends over there. But let me tell you, I came here because of Tanzanite and the relationships that I have in this business. And I worked with the GIA, the Gemological Institute of America, to educate myself, to get all my credentials. And these are some of the best quality stones you're going to find in the marketplace right here from the comfort of your home here today.
You know, everybody dreams, if you love jewelry, and if you're watching today, it's because you love jewelry on our big Gem Day. Everybody dreams, at least it's been my dream, to have someone in their family or friend group that has, like, they're good friends with a jeweler or somebody in the world of jewelry that they can get a good deal on incredible, high quality jewelry. That's what I think is so neat about QVC, and whether you've shopped with us for years or maybe you're just watching us for the first day, we are a family here and you are now a part of this family. And we get to work with people like Jeff and our incredible buying team who have those connections. So now it's like, that is exactly what's happening. You have a friend who knows a guy who was able to get us an incredible value on now it's never been more rare, as I'm learning from Jeff, and you get to learn with these awesome people like Jeff. It's never been more rare than now. We have only 100 now to go around between our sizes 5 through 11. You put it on that easy pay.
And who knows when we can get this back too, because of the color.
Well,
I mean, this is going to be a real challenge, Courtney. You know, not only just communicating with our buyers and the fact that we're not really traveling to shows, we're not traveling abroad, but the industry itself is having a tough time sourcing stones like this. And we all kind of predicted it would be rare, but we didn't predict what's going on in today's world. And that being said, I have to say that I love the educational side of this. I love being part of the QVC Gemstone team and helping you make a good choice today and helping you to understand the world of gemstones. It's overwhelming. It can be confusing. It can be intimidating. You don't want to go in and have to negotiate and try to figure out what you're getting. Trust that after over 30 years in QVC's history and all the relationships we've built, that you can truly shop with confidence. And I love helping you just really feel good about what you're looking at today. Maybe today's your day, maybe it's not, but I hope you can learn something and feel comfortable down the road with your Tanzanite purchase if we still have some.
Yep. Well, we are getting very limited in it. It's one of those things like, it's been a rough year, you know, and I for me, shopping has been a real outlet and doing something good for myself and investing. And the pieces that I bought from QVC, like my high quality jewelry pieces that I've invested in, I've never regretted those once. You know, there have been certain other purchases that were more affordable, this $30 this or this $40 that I wear it once and I'm like, well, I'm kind of over it now. You don't ever get over jewelry like this. You know what I mean? Like either you wear it every day, you save it for those pieces, like this is gonna be in your jewelry box for the rest of your life. And then what will happen is if you have someone to pass it down to, they'll be fighting over it. It's that kind of thing. So you make that investment now, but you know the quality is there because you're shopping with us, a team you can trust. The savings is there because it's gem day, but this is a today only price, meaning it will be a higher price for 6 months come midnight, guaranteed. And you have free shipping, which is not on every item today. You have a $130 easy pay, and you can put it on your QVC credit card and pay it off over 12 months, but either way, you're getting a really unique design, gold, diamonds, and a nice size of that beautiful color, rich color that you want to see in that 1.5 carat of Tanzanite. There's the information for special financing. You can pay it like you want. If you pay it within that 12 months, you will not pay added interest on that QVC credit card. Here's the matching earring.